Did you know that your birth chart is the blueprint of your karma? Well, a lot of us think that astrology is just bah humbug, it's a pseudoscience. It's something that is to manipulate other people. It's vague. It's just fortune telling. But that's not true. We don't know enough about Vedic astrology. Vedic astrology is around 5,000 years old. It is one of the limbs of the Vedas. It's called as the eye of the Vedas, that it helps us look into what the Vedas are trying to say. Because what the Vedas are really trying to talk about is our cosmic connection. Our connection, me, the individual soul, is deeply connected with the cosmos, as above, so below. And this deep connection is what Jyotish is trying to understand. The celestial bodies have an impact on us in a way of how we perceive and how we act throughout life, what kind of situations we come across. Do you think it's random that out of billions of people, you are here listening to this video? Well, if you look at the Vedic perspective, nothing is random. There's no randomness in consciousness. There's no randomness in cosmic happenings. So Jyotish really is deeply involved with astronomy, the study of the placement of the moon, the stars, the lunar mansions, which we call nakshatras, the planets, the houses of the birth chart. Well, that's for later topics. But let's go into the depth of what Vedic astrology is. What's needed? What is this birth chart? Maybe a lot of you are intrigued, but you've never gotten enough information on this subject. So the birth chart is this little map that we make after we get your birth time, your birthplace, your birth date, right? Timing is of consequence. Because the time at which you are born, the country or the exact longitude, latitude of where you were born and the date will help me understand you. Where was the moon at that time? Where was the sun at that time? What angle were they at from each other? And when I see your birth chart, I actually get the snapshot of the cosmos at the time of your birth from the place that you are on, which is planet Earth. So we're studying the cosmos from the perception or the perspective of Earth. That's why we don't have planet Earth in the birth chart. So relative to Earth, what are all these celestial bodies doing to our physical body? Are we that arrogant that we think this matter is not impacted by other bigger matter in the cosmos? Even physics says this, that all matter influences all matter. Whether it's a tiny little ball, it'll have tiny little influence on the big ball. But the big ball will have a very big influence on the tiny balls. That's physics for you guys. So Jyotish is real science, Vedic science, at par with, to be treated and understood with the same dignity that we today understand Ayurveda, that we understand yoga. Jyotish is actually the science of light. That's what Jyotish means. And it is to be treated with the same dignity. It helps us look into our reason for incarnation. Why was I born? What is my past karma? And what dharma am I here to play out? What am I here to do? What career am I here to make? What marriage? What children? What life decisions? All are influenced by my birth chart. Actually, that's just like your blueprint. But is it needed to understand it? Is my question. Yes. Almost a decade of experience that I've had in, more than a decade of experience in learning and practicing Jyotish, I have come to realize that a tiny little ego thinks too much of itself. We actually think that we are the one, orchestrating this divine cosmic play. But are we really? Are we really? There are forces far more superior, more greater than us, influencing us. But then what's the point of understanding this birth chart? What's the point of decoding my destiny or my life path or my birth really on this planet? Why should I even bother, Mana? Are you saying everything is destined? It's not about that. It's about understanding your role in this grand cosmic play. Because we all play a role here. We might not be the whole game, but we're all very important players. And our actions can change the course of the destiny of our own life and also the lives of others. So we are not really weak beings. We're not really just here to just, exist. We are all participating in this grand reality, cosmic reality. And Jyotish really helps you understand this role of yours better than anybody else, better than anyone else. So let's understand also what all happens in the birth chart. So we have 12 houses, we have planets, we have nakshatras, which are lunar mansions, which are celestial houses that the moon transits in, constellations. All this we will discuss as we move ahead. But today what's important to understand is that these planets are basically have some karmic lessons to teach us. The sun is telling us something. The moon is here to teach us something. The Saturn is here to teach us something. And when we start understanding this, oh my God, life truly changes. Because then life no longer feels that it's against us. We understand that life is for us. And the more we get to know our strengths, our weaknesses, our purpose, our life purpose, the better we get at the game of life. So, because a lot of you have asked me to teach Jyotish, I've been practicing Jyotish for a long period of time. But I never thought that I should teach Jyotish. I don't know. It's a little hesitant always. But the good news is, guys, Jyotish Astro 101, my level 1 program of Jyotish, learning Vedic Astrology, is starting soon. The link is in the bio. Go, try it out. Learn how to read your own birth chart. Learn how to understand your own birth map. And I'll be there to guide you through it.